Meghan Markle has previously faced accusations of bullying, claims she denies, but Buckingham Palace said they were very concerned as several members of staff came forward. Now, it's claimed that her former staff have come forward and have told their stories that will rock the Sussex household. Biographer Tom Bower will reveal the untold story about what happened behind the walls of Kensington Palace and Frogmore Cottage before Meghan's move to Montecito. It was claimed Meghan had driven two personal assistants out of their job and undermined the confidence of a third member of the royal household. At the time, Meghan's spokesperson said the Duchess of Sussex was saddened by the reports. Speaking to GB News' Mark Dolan, biographer and investigative journalist Tom Bower said, "Well, in fact, I've finished it and it will be out very soon. It is a story, an untold story. I have found out things which are really quite extraordinary about her." He went on to add, "And I think that the public perception of her will be either confirmed or outraged, or in any case, it'll be a great surprise. It has turned out to be a very, very hard slog because people were pretty reluctant to speak and she and her lawyers had done very well to keep people silent, but I got through, too, enough." Tom went on to add, "It's a great story. It is an astonishing story of a woman who came from nothing and is now a world figure and has trampled on all those others on the way, which is classic for the sort of people I always choose, whether it's a politician or a tycoon. The victims are keen to talk and they have spoken, and it's a really gripping story." Last year, Buckingham Palace issued a statement revealing they were investigating claims surrounding Meghan. A statement read, "We are clearly very concerned about allegations in the Times following claims made by former staff of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Accordingly, our HR team will look into the circumstances outlined in the article. Members of staff involved at the time, including those who have left the household, will be invited to participate to see if lessons can be learned. The royal household has had a dignity at work policy in place for a number of years and does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace." Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the former Suits actress said it was the latest attack on her character, particularly as someone who has been the target of bullying herself and is deeply committed to supporting those who have experienced pain and trauma. The Times reported the initial claim was made in October 2018 by Jason Knauf, who worked as communications secretary to the couple at the time. It is alleged Harry personally intervened and pleaded with Knauf not to pursue it, a source told the Times. Meanwhile, after Meghan's TV project is axed and the couple are banned from the Jubilee balcony celebrations, PR expert Nick Heed says they are under increasing pressure to deliver now. Nick says, "When Harry and Meghan first moved to Hollywood and branched out on their own, they were hot property. The media giants were all chomping at the bit, and Harry and Meghan were keen to make as much money as possible, so they signed legacy deals, contracts lasting for more than 5 years, which gave them a hell of a lot of money. These deals are great, but it also means you have to deliver. There's no escaping that they haven't produced much yet." And Nick says their rift with the royals is their biggest selling point. That's what the media giants will want because their biggest audience are people who love to hear them trash the royal family. That is what will get them the ratings. Meghan's children's book did averagely. Maybe Netflix was worried about that. And it just shows that Harry and Meghan's brand isn't untouchable. People will assume Pearl didn't come out because it was going to flop. It's a bit of a disaster, money has been spent, reputation's on the line. Now, there will be a lot of pressure on Harry and Meghan to deliver. While Meghan has had experience in the world of Hollywood, Harry hasn't, and Nick adds that he thinks the prince will really struggle. Harry looked like he was thriving during the Invictus Games, but that was part of his old life, says Nick. At the moment, he's not actually doing anything that he didn't do in the royals. I don't think he really understood showbiz, or understood its fickle nature. While the doors flew open for them at first, they're not now. They both need to work out their next moves in order to save themselves from even more scrutiny, and they need to do so fast.